is up, all? I just went to Super Jersey Comic Expo yesterday and just want to show you my finds, what I got signed. Real quick, I'll give you a quick tour around the place with this quick video.
I said, hi, can you, and he looks at me like you're so pathetic. He knows.
All right, and before I get into my grabs, this is what they give you when you get in. You get a goodie bag with some stuff in it. This is kind of their, I don't know what you call it, guide. So, sponsors, the map, which is pretty cool. But they also did it on purpose where it's a blank sketch cover. So if you wanted to get an artist to do something on it, it's an ash can size. But I did not do that. So bought 2 books. All New Ghost Rider #1 was one of them. And the spec book, Amazing Spider-Man 546, First Mr. Negative. So those were my 2 grabs of the day. Then I got a ton of books signed, no order whatsoever. Darkhawk #1, signed by Danny Fingeroth. Spider-Man 50, which is the first Craven's son, Danny Fingeroth as well. Got my Venom #1 signed by Danny Fingeroth. Plan on getting more on that, but that's what I have so far. My X-Men 410. Mark Morales, Secret Invasion #1, Volume 1, Mark Morales. My Ultimate Fallout #4, second print, Salvador Larroca. I didn't notice going there. This dude's from Spain, so he's like never here. The longest line in the place. I waited an hour and a half to get a bunch of signatures for him. Everybody else was pretty quick. This guy, man, drew the crowd for sure. I do have this stupid stamp that I'm going to try to get somebody to do something over it to try to cover it, because this is a contender. It's a really nice copy, except that's going to kind of screw it up, but we'll see. Joe Rubinstein, my Infinity Gauntlet #1. Love this book. I love the signature placement. I love everything about it. So we got a Jim Shooter. We got a Rubinstein. This was from our previous con, Bob McLeod. So 1 more to go. Need to get the assignments in. X Factor #6, First Apocalypse. Awesome book. Awesome bunch of signatures. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2 #19. Now this is double signed so far by Scott Hanna and John Beatty. This was from a previous. This is a new. And I got 1 more to go. Mackie. This will be a triple signed book. What If Spider-Man Rescued Gwen? It was already signed by Bob McLeod. Now it is signed by Shooter, but of course it's under the labels, but it is signed. All right, I got my Darth Mauls. They were all signed by Jan Tersima. Now they're all signed by Ron Marz. Got 1, 2, and 4. I got Heather Antos, signed by Deadpool Thanos 1. Reverse Adam Hughes signature. It's pretty cool. My Mace Windu #5, which is the first appearance of Ahsoka in Marvel. Heather Antos. I got 2 of my 30 Turok 1s signed by Mr. Bart Sears. That was cool. First Illuminati, Mark Morales. This is First Bastion, Mark Morales. Spider-Man Deadpool 5th print, Mark Morales. Star Wars High Republic #1, Volume 1, Mark Morales. New Avengers number 8. Wolverine and Doctor Strange join the Avengers. Mark Morales. X-Men Volume 5, number 1. First appearance of Shogo, Jubilee's baby dragon. Mark Morales. X-Men 345, first appearance of Maggot. Mark Morales as well. Spider-Man Deadpool number 1, first print. Mark Morales. Fantastic Four 11. Salvador Larroca. First appearance of Aisha. Salvador Larroca signed these two. One on the outside, one on the inside. X-Force and Cable number 1. Also Salvador Larroca. Iron Man 14, volume 3 or 4. This is where Pepper Potts first wears the rescue armor. X-Men 392, bunch of first appearances. Salvatore Larroca. X-Men 171, first appearance of Wraith Sunfire. Salvatore Larroca. 185. Gambit becomes Horseman of Apocalypse. Larroca. X-Men variant Carnage cover. Larroca. Darth Vader number 4. Heather Antos and Salvatore Larroca. Double sign. Poe Dam. First Poe Dam, first BB-8, first cameo, a bunch of other people. Heather Antos signed both of those. Mace Windu number 4, was already signed by Scott Hanna. Now it's also signed by Heather Antos. Here's a banger. Marvel Spotlight, first appearance of Star-Lord in comic books. We got a Rubinstein, we got a Shooter, and we got a Salicrup. Triple sign. And this is a nice book. ASM 258, quadruple sign. Rubinstein, Fingeroth, Bob Sharon, Jim Shooter. Then I had a couple by Cory Smith. Ghost Rider number 1. Cory Smith. Phoenix Song Echo, first appearance of River. Guardians variant cover, Carnage variant cover, Cory Smith. Miles Current volume number 30. I believe it's number 30. Cory Smith. Ghost Rider number 1 variant. X-Men 168, first Madeline Pryor. It was already signed by Bob Wycheck. And now it's signed by Jim Shooter as well. Spectacular Spider-Man 64. First Cloak and Dagger. Jim Shooter. Bob Sharon. Spec 90. Bob Sharon. Jim Shooter. Danny Fingeroth. Triple. SM 228 was already signed by Bob Sharon. Now Salicrup. Same with this one, was already signed by Bob. Now Jim Salicrup, 323. 315 was already signed. Now it's a Salicrup as well. Last one, X-Men 120, first cameo of Alpha Flight. Bob Budiansky. And now Jim Shooter as well. So those were all my signed books.